All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down around the 34.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He completes it in traffic. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Again, Allen to the air. Once more into the hands of Judy. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
56, 56, alert! What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. To the air again, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 19 yards.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's across midfield into Patriot territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Allen setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Five wide. Alert! Middle. Alert!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch made. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Crazy. Five.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At their own 37-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Borregales to kick off for New England.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319! 56!
Throwing here, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brown 80!
They'll run it with Cook. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Man in motion here. Allen. And he put everything he's got behind it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Complete out to the right side. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a New England first down. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Made out a throw on 3rd. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
319. Middle. Look out.
First down throw for Allen. He's got a man left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alert. Brown 80. Alert, alert, alert. What is that?
Now Allen. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
What's that?
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills take a 13-point lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Good throw completed by May. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Bills have it to 0 points, his 7th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Allen now on 1st down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Patriots 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that 1st interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
50, 580! Alert, alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. It's his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay play the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Caught out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now. Ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Diddy, what's up? Crazy. Hey, five.
May looking to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Complete to Diggs out left. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Escapes out to the left. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connecting on the slant. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw for May. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, 5. Nitty, what's up?
Throwing again. It's May. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Crazy. Hey, 5.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
56. Patriots 37.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
24-yard line.
56. Done. We go.
On 1st down, Allen buys time, rolling right. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, We'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air again. Allen. Rose caught. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
319. What's up? What's up?
This is Cook on the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Cook again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win. It's a James Cook touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead.
Patriots 37.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Jukes away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard
We'll go with Henderson here. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Henderson goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Another shot here for Henderson. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's now third and goal.
They'll run with Henderson. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now fourth and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. the Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Drake made the touchdown. His third total score this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Keeping it on the ground. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.